getting closer to the end of the 2023/24 Champions League, but there is still a lot of action to come with the 4 semi-finalists confirmed. With reigning cup holders Manchester City out of the way, a new Champions League winner will be crowned at Wembley Stadium on June 1st. May 1st, Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. Arguably the most exciting tie of the semis, Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid will be an unforgettable match. Fittingly named Reyes de Europa, i.e. the Kings of Europe, in Spain, their homeland, Real Madrid are potentially 3 games away from securing a record-extending 15th Champions League crown. They made sure that we will have a new winner of the UEFA after sending off cup holders Manchester City in the quarterfinals. But can they repeat the feat against German giants Bayern Munich? We feel that no matter who stands in their way, the most successful club in European football will always land on top. The current team is familiar with the feeling of continental supremacy, having won the Champions League title in 2021/22 thanks to Vinicius Jr.'s winning strike against Liverpool. On the other hand, the Germans will be heavily motivated to knock the Spaniards out. Bayern Munich made a big move in the summer transfer window to sign Harry Kane, and they will be hoping he will lift them to the top of Europe once more. The German side are 6-time champions and completed the group stage unbeaten, with 5 wins and 1 draw. But they faced an uphill battle to remain in the Champions League. Manager Thomas Tuchel knows in depth about climbing to the podium as he led Chelsea to the title in 2020/21, but he could be out of his depth in this showdown. Bayern failing to win the Bundesliga or DFB Pokal is a strange sight that will most likely define Thomas Tuchel's exit. Granted, Harry Kane can win any match, but Madrid have a team of match winners and an ability to survive when needed. Add in a sprinkle of magic from Bellingham, Vinicius Jr. or Rodrigo, and you have a team that should be considered favorites to win the entire tournament. It's incredibly hard to beat Real Madrid across 2 legs. If Manchester City can't do it, we don't expect the Bayern Munich side to do it. The La Liga side have the momentum and belief to propel themselves past an inconsistent Bayern. Prediction: Real Madrid will reach the final. May 2, Borussia Dortmund versus Paris Saint-Germain. Dortmund and PSG share the stage in this season's group of death, leaving AC Milan and Newcastle United in their wake before dumping out 3 Spanish sides in the knockouts. Well, an inspired second leg comeback at home has brought Borussia Dortmund to their first Champions League semi-final since the 2012-13 campaign. They reached the final that year, and the parallels between that run and this one are remarkable. Having fallen at the group stage 2 years ago and losing in the last season in 2022/23, Borussia Dortmund weren't given much chance in the Champions League this season. They were placed in the toughest group, but the German side finished top of the group 3 points clear of Paris Saint-Germain, while AC Milan and Newcastle dropped out. But this is where it all ends for the Schwarzgelben. PSG will be hoping they can finally end their wait for European glory this season. But they have had a bit of an upheaval with both Neymar and Lionel Messi leaving last summer. Some may have said this is what they needed. Years of substantial investments have yet to pay off, but this could be Paris' best chance to seize continental supremacy before waving goodbye to talismanic forward Kylian Mbappe. Although Dortmund seemed like a formidable opponent, PSG's run to the field feels inevitable. After a tough 2-game tie versus Barcelona, they look like a team on a mission. Furthermore, with Mbappe reportedly on his way to Real Madrid this summer, the France international appears determined to finally bring a Champions League title back to the Parc des Princes. And if Bayern can defy expectations and beat Madrid in their semi-final tie, we could witness a repeat of the 2019/20 final where the Bavarians edged PSG out 1-0. We need to see Mbappe in the final against Madrid, his potential next employer. Prediction: Paris Saint-Germain to qualify for the final comfortably. But we don't have to base our predictions on just assumptions and personal bias. Let's also have a look at the Opta Supercomputer tournament predictions, which estimates the probability of each match outcome by using betting market odds and power rankings, based on recent as well as historical team performances. Madrid wins the Champions League title in 39.3% of the supercomputer simulations. They are big favorites for their semi-final tie though, with the Spanish giants reaching the final in 66.3% of the supercomputer simulations. Bayern Munich stand in their way after the Germans saw off Arsenal in their quarterfinal. They already lost out in the Bundesliga title race and are now given a 16.9% chance of ending the season with some silverware by winning the Champions League. PSG are now second favorites to win the Champions League this season and end their wait for European glory on the grandest stage. They win it in 27.4% of the supercomputer simulations. Dortmund, meanwhile, are the outsiders to win the competition, given only a 16.4% chance of Champions League glory. With our Champions League semi-final predictions now laid bare, we are left with a palpable sense of excitement for the matches that lie ahead. Whether our foresight proves prophetic or falters in the face of the unpredictable, let us revel in the thrill of this beautiful game. Are Bayern Munich and PSG gearing up for a repeat of 2019/20? What do you think? Tell us your predictions in the comments below. We love a good debate. And remember, in football, anything is possible. Ready, set, go!
Hello for Ghana!